Hello Majorette fans, here we are again. This is another video regarding making some custom 3D printed wheels for these Gran Turismo 6 Vision cars. So today we're looking at the AMG Mercedes version of their concept car in the video game Gran Turismo 6. So some statistics of this car here is supposed to have a 5.6 liter V8 turbocharged engine up front, but a mid-engine up front, which is why it has such a long hood. And it's supposed to make around 570 horsepower or so, and it's supposed to be inspired by a cat as far as its design styling goes. And then this bodywork is supposed to be carbon fiber and aluminum. So those are the specs I found on this fictional car that exists in a video game. So let us try to see here what kind of casting we're looking at. The wheels are pretty basic, but those will not be an issue later on. So tight casting here, although there's a gouge here. Pretty nice silver paint as far as the flakes go. They're not too big, and I don't see any orange peel or anything like that, but I am seeing some paint blemishes here, so not very good. I mean, what is this thing? That looks like a scratch. What is this black thing? I don't know if that can scratch off. This is a super light car. There's not much metal going on in here. It does have a plastic bottom. And this one's saying it's 1/63rd scale, so I guess that's close enough to 1/64 scale. And made in 2018. So let's see what else here. So looking at the front end, definitely looks like a Mercedes. Okay, some black headlights. I'm guessing. No, wait, is that clear? Let me look at it with the naked eye here. That's hard to say. I think it might be clear. Maybe not. I can't even tell. So maybe it's black. It's just so shiny. The reflection. No, I think it's black. Okay. So going to the top here. What are these? Maybe gas cap covers, perhaps? But they're really well detailed. Really tight lines. A little radiator vent there. Oh, I didn't even notice it because it's silver on silver, but we do have a Mercedes star right here printed on nicely. Okay. So there's a super reflective windshield because it's so shallow, but there actually is an interior there. I don't know if you're going to be able to see it because it's so reflective, but I see an interior, and it doesn't even look like it's black. It looks like a gray. So apologize if you can't see it. Okay, on this side, what do we have? So I noticed this, I thought it was a blemish at first, but it's on both sides of the car. So this is probably the door handle, a recess for a door handle. Making me think, yes, that's why we have lines up here. So these are gull wings, like the first 300 SL. Okay. Now, I wonder what these circles are for. So it's got 4 of these gas cap looking things. So I'm not sure what the deal is with that. I mean, if it's super low, could you put gas in that high? I'm not sure. Interesting. This looks like a line that might be part of the casting, like a parting line. Let me see if there's a texture there. I think it's really nicely done. I don't know if that was on purpose or if it's part of the mold, but whether it's purposeful or accidental, it actually looks really nice. It looks like a hood trunk line. Okay, so we got this red paint here to indicate this, what I assume is an LED strip. You know, for the blinkers maybe, and then a brake light there. This wing here, what is this? It looks like a lot of extra plastic here that wasn't trimmed off properly. Pretty thick plastic wing, but if this is meant to be played with by children, it has to be a certain thickness. Okay, so yeah, riveted bottom, so I'm going to have to drill that out. And it seems there's only one rivet, so that probably means, yeah, the grille and maybe the headlights are where locking in the front half. So this will be easier to take apart, so that's good. Okay, so, oh, didn't even notice this again. Silver on silver is tough, but really nicely printed Mercedes emblem. And the wing from the top view is really nice. You know, it doesn't hang over, it matches the body lines. It's kind of like a teardrop shape, kind of sort of. Nice wheel arches there, bulging out, looks really powerful. Okay, so, yeah, alright, so I'm going to just hold this here, and we're going to see if I have any success in trying to copy the wheels that actually show up on the real car in the video game. These are not them. So, wait and see. Okay, and here we are. We're back with the 3D printed wheels. So, a couple of things I learned while researching this car, trying to figure out the wheels and stuff. First, when I took it apart, it turns out those headlights are actually clear plastic. It's just that the car is so dark inside, they look like they're black. But they're part of the actual windshield. So the windshield plastic actually has a branch, and it comes down, and those are the lenses for the headlights. So that was interesting to find. And then I realized there's a couple different wheels for this car, because there's the wheels in the video game, which is what I went for here, but they actually built a full-scale model of this car, and it has slightly different center caps. So the another interesting thing about the wheels that Mercedes put on this car is the spokes actually stick out past the tire. So it doesn't make much sense for practicality's sake, but like the spoke actually has a bulge to it right here, and it sticks out past the tire. So I kind of mimicked that. Maybe not as much as the actual physical model they made, but again, I was focusing more on the video game car. So other than that, I didn't make any mods because there's nothing else to Sharpie or fill in. There's no vents without paint or anything like that. So it was just these wheels themselves. And one thing I like about these big spokes that they have is you can see the brake system behind these giant openings. So it's got some gold calipers and some carbon fiber rotors. So those might be hard to see because they're like black almost. Okay, well, that's it for this particular Majorette. I think it's a cool looking car. It definitely looks like a cheetah or some sort of... Yeah, it looks like a cheetah to me. Very slender and sleek. So, alright then, we'll see you around. Bye.